This is Calvin Castine. We're at Seton Catholic Central School. Looks like Gary Castine's about to announce the starting lineup.
Welcome everybody to Seton Catholic for tonight's contest between the Northeastern Clinton Cougars and the home team Seton Catholic Knights. Starters for Northeastern.
For the Cougars.
43, Justin Marr. Number 44, Matt Morelli.
Newly shorn Matt Morelli. Scott Morelli.
Number 22,
Kevin Carden.
And number 21, Randy Schreiner.
And Randy Schreiner.
Cougars are coached by Mr. Orville Netto.
Coach is Orville Netto.
Now, Seton Catholic Knights, Ryan Converse.
The Knights, Ryan Converse.
Another junior, 33,
Corey Corrado.
At center, a senior, number 40, Chris Berkey.
Chris Berkey.
At forward, number 50, Eric Dubé. And number 33, a senior guard, Brian Facto.
And Brian Facto.
Coaches for the Seton Knights, Bob Dubé and Mr. Larry Converse.
Larry Converse, coach, assisted by Bob Dubé.
And Ronnie Jim Bruno.
And Mike Roberts, Ron Jim Bruno are the officials. And it's like the Wizard of Oz is going to sing the national anthem. We're going to attempt to tape the first half at least from this vantage point here behind the scoring table. We'll see what transpires. Second half we may move to our left. Carden gives to Morelli. Marr guarded by Dubé. Carden over to Schreiner. And Randy Schreiner hits. Cougars score first. Carden takes it, gives to Morelli. First meeting of the season. Cougars jumped off to an early lead and Seton came back and won the game going away. Cougars have not played since they lost to Northern Adirondack, which was a while back. They've had a couple of snow outs since then. In fact, this game here was a snow out. And the Seton Knights are just coming off a 4-point win against NAC at NAC. Morelli penetrates and hits. That's 4-0 Cougars. Go! Basket by Corrado. Carden with a long shot. It's good. Cougars are hitting early in the game here. They lead 7-2. And the foul and Schweener. And we quickly have a substitution for the Cougars. Nate Castine in for Randy Schweener. Corey Corrado at the line for the Knights. (7-3). 6 minutes, 2 seconds to go in the first. Ball's inbounded to Castine now. Morelli back to Castine. Back to Morelli. Corner to Carden. Marr takes the point. To Scott Morelli. Seton Catholic in the zone. Knights take it away. This is Facto. He traveled to Jim Bruno. Schweener back in. He replaces Morelli. Ball's in for Castine. Back to Carden. Carden saves it, gives it to Marr. Morelli gets to Schweener, back to Morelli, live and go. (9-4) Cougar lead. Schweener with a good hustle, steals it. Castine drives, rejected. Nice block there. Air ball, saved by Morelli. Offensive foul or what? What do they have? Nope, doesn't look like an offense. And Jim Bruno called it at first, thought he went to the back of his head, but foul's on 31, that's Corey Corrado. Schweener comes deep for Morelli. Traveling. Dubé. Carden almost had a steal now. Marr picks it up. Drives, loses it. Dubé has it. Bounce pass to Verkey. Schweener up for Marr. 9-6 to score. Pass picked off from Marr. Facto. It's a 9-8. Schweener up for Morelli. And Morelli recalled for the foul. Subs are still coming in, and referee Jim Bruno handed the ball to Seton. Jim Bruno back officiating after a couple years absence. Seton down by 1, looking to take the lead. Morelli has come back in, he's replaced Castine. Dan Davison set to go in for the Cougars. Shot by Verkey is missed. Now Morelli over to Marr. Oh, over to the other Morelli. Scott to Matt. Now Marr. Marr and Matt Morelli have recently gotten haircuts. course, lots of people get haircuts. Senior fadeaway jumpers off the rim. Rebounded by Corrado. Now Converse has it for the Knights. Over to Facto. Facto long cross court to Converse. Converse to the basket. Stolen by Brian Facto. We're going to have a timeout. 12-9. Seton Catholic leads. Junior inbounds to Mar. Davidson in for the Cougars. Also have Jason and Kobiak in for the Cougars. If Bob DeBay stands up, we're going to really be in trouble at this spot. Davidson, good outside shot, ties it, 12 all. Minute and a half to go, first quarter. Basket by DeBay. Carden back in for Northeastern. Baseline jumper. That was blocked out as to who scored it. We are tied at 14 all. Morelli. Sweeney with the rebound. Now Morelli, there's the horn. End of the first quarter. Seton Catholic 14, Northeastern Clinton 14. Carden to inbound it. Gets it into Davison in the second quarter. It's underway. Mar It's taken away. Corrado gives to Dubé. And the foul will be on Castine. 2-on-1. That's kind of hard to stop those. Eric Dubé will shoot 2. Hits them both. 16-14. Early back to Castine. Up to Marr. Marr to Davison. Matt Morelli. Cougars take it away. Castine looks underneath for Cardin. And Kevin Cardin, fadeaway jumper. Tied at 16. Ball's up for Facto, and we have a foul. Castine with his second foul. Dubé to inbound it. Gives it to Facto. Now to Converse. Over to Corrado. Dubé. Rebounded by Morelli. Gives to Davison. Castine puts it up. His third foul. Yep. 16-16, 6:40. Second quarter. Murphy. Whoop. Fouls on Corrado. Senior into Morelli, to Cardin. Travel called. And it looks like Seton's going to make their first substitution. Chris Dubé is coming in to replace Corey Corrado. Facto, rebounded by Koviak. Cardin up for Marr. Senior drives and lays it in. Converse. Pass up to Facto. 18-18 to score. Converse to Dubé. Dubé to Berkey. And Morelli comes out of the pack with it. Long pass up for Marr. It's out of here. Chris Dubé drives. Morelli gives it to Marr. Senior at inbound. Finds Cardin. Rebounded by Berkey. Converse. The basket by Chris Dubé. Dubé with the rebound. Throws it out of bounds. Richard Turner in for the Knights. Matt Morelli back in for the Cougars. Junior, yes. 20 all, 4 minutes to go. Second quarter. Knights looked good in that fast break until they took the shot. Jarrett Carey in the game for Northeastern. Dan Davison also back in. Morelli for three. That's good. 23-20. 3.5 to go. Second quarter. Dubé over to Dubé. Now Turner. This is Brian Facto. Eric Dubé with the bank shot. Ooh. Stolen by Verkey, but he gave a little elbow there. Over the back on Morelli. Ball comes deep for Dubé. Verkey. Yes. Rescued by Chris Verkey. Carey underneath for Carden. Rejected by Verkey. Carden sticks with it, puts it in. 25-24. Northeastern up by 1. Dubé dishes off. Chris Dubé misses the layup. Senior brings it back to Davison. 1:45 to go. First half. Eric Dubé tied up by Morelli. And Koviak back in for the Cougars. Turner will bring it up for Seton. They trail by 1 to Dubé. Now Verkey to Chris Dubé. Chris and Eric Dubé are brothers. Brother Jeremy was a star here at Seton Catholic and then later on at St. Michael's. Now assistant coach over in Vermont at a college. I can't remember the name. I think it's Johnson State. Also on the Knights, you see the name Converse, Ryan Converse, who son of the coach, Larry Converse. And another familiar name in sports would be Chris Verkey. His father, Don Verkey, started Plattsburgh State. And now the manager at Little Caesars in Plattsburgh. Davison, over the tray, it's his second. Gives the Cougars a 2-point lead. Chris Dubé to Eric Dubé. 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Turner gets it to Eric Dubé. He drives. Chris DeBay rebounds. And we're going to have a foul on Randy Sweenyer. Chad LeBombard is going to come in for Northeastern. 2 fouls on Sweenyer, according to Natalie Engtill, lovely and talented Cougar scorekeeper. Chris DeBay makes the first. And Seton will decide where they want their people to be. 32 seconds to go in the half, looking to tie it right here. Lombard gets it Davison. Davison puts it up, looking for his third three, but it's a 2. And Davison with 8 points off the Cougar bench. Cougars will get the ball and Koviak will inbound it. Stolen by Verkey. And he slams it. Four seconds. 1 second at the horn. We're tied 30-30 at the end of the first half. For all you people who've been writing in, wondering where our halftime reports have been, well, we've got one for you again today. The lovely and talented Cougar scorekeeper, Natalie Engtill, is busy making sure she knows the totals. And we're going to hand the microphone over to the lovely and talented Cougar scorekeeper, Natalie Engtill, for her famous halftime report.
For NCCS, Nate Castine has 3 fouls, Matt Morelli has 1 foul, Scott Morelli has 7 points, 1 foul, Kevin Carden has 7 points, Randy Sweenyer has 6 points, 2 fouls, Dan Davison has 10 points. For Seton, Ryan Converse has 2 points, Richard Turner has 1 foul, Chris Dubé has 1 foul, 4 points, Corey Corrado has 4 points, 2 fouls, Brian Facto has 6 points, Chris Verkey has 8 points, and Eric Dubé has 6 points.
And we'll be back with the second half following a few brief but important messages, and our thanks to Natalie Engtill for another outstanding halftime report. Seton Catholic ball as we start the second half in this tie ball game. A little out of focus, but sometimes we're out of focus. Basket counts. Knights get the ball back on the foul. Verkey. 4-point lead for Seton. Stolen by Dubé. It's de facto and he's fouled. I think Sweenyer has picked up his third. We're going to have a Cougar timeout. Do not attempt that at home. Let's see who's here. Ryan Facto at the line. Team 2. Shot by Morelli. DeBay rebounds, gives it to Converse. Converse over to Corrado. Corey Corrado's father, Corky, outstanding player. Corrado Construction. Scott Morelli with the reverse layup. And it's 35-32, Seton lead at 3. Murky with a basket. We knew that Seton had defeated Northeastern and Northern Adirondack. So we asked JV coach, organized basket by Marr, Jim Baker, who was keeping the scorebook, what the Seton record was. Northeastern is still looking for their first win of the season in the CBAC. And without looking it up, Jim said he thought the record was 2-8. So the only wins Seton has are against our two local teams, Northeastern and Northern Adirondack. Cardin comes out with it. Gives it back to Marr. He pushes it out for Cardin, back to Marr. Dustin Marr with a basket. 37-36. Corrado with a jump shot, too strong. Ooh, nice block by Morelli, but it gets Jim Bruno saw some body contact. Smile a little more, Ron. Facto shooting 2. The team is up by 1. The lighting is kind of bad here, so we have trouble getting a focus in that far end of the gym. Castine over to Davison. So Castine, Davison, and Kobiak in for Northeastern. Fouls on Converse. Chris DeBay back in for the Knights. Cardin out. Ball comes deep for Morelli. Cardin's out with Castine. Over to Kobiak, looking for Davison. Davison leading the Cougars in scoring in that first half. Kobiak in for Morelli, now to Castine. Castine picked up those 3 quick fouls in the first half. Through his fingers. Off red. Dubé. And Koviak. Cardin in for Morelli. White ball. Converse comes deep. Back to Converse. Travel. Seton leading by a deuce. Castine gets it into Cardin, now to Davison. Davison gets the shot off. Castine rebounds. Is it to Marr? Marr puts it up. Ooh, little elbows. Murky throwing a lot of elbows, and right in front of Ron Jim Bruno. Marvo Neto very upset. I don't blame him. Back though. Cougars take it away. Still 38-36, 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Seton up by 2. Bob Dubé telling Corrado that was obvious. It's at least his third. He had 2 in the first half. It was obvious, but it took a while for the refs to catch on. Swinger. Foul away from the, going for the rebound to see who's on. Foul's on Marr, apparently, going for a rebound. 39-38, Cougars up by 1. A minute 43 to go in the third period. Cardin with a steal. Marr, got Morelli with a rebound. Now Chris Dubé has it. Gives it to Converse. And another foul on Marr. Dubé with the basket. Knights lead by 1. 1:05 to go, third quarter. Before the shot. before the shot. Fouls on Chris Dubé. Nice pass, Mara to Schreiner. And the Cougars have a 1-point lead again. Facto over to Turner. Now back to Converse. 30 seconds in the third. Converse, yes. 2-pointer makes it a 1-point lead for Seton. 12 seconds. Red ball. Carden. 3-pointer is good. Kevin Carden. Puts the Cougars up by 2. 44-42. Too much Mountain Dew. Cougar ball. Northeastern leading by 2 as we start the fourth period. Jarrett Carey, the short jumper, puts the Cougars up by 4. Northeastern takes it away. Knights take it back. Blocked by Schreiner. Eric Dubé. Foul this time on Schreiner, that's his 4th. Castine will replace him, Davison also in. Northeastern leading by 4, looking for their first CVAC victory. Dubé at the line. Murky picks it up. Davison in trouble, and he fouls Dubé. Eric Dubé shooting 2, he can tie it. Shot is long, rebounded by Scott Morelli. Is it the Castine over the cut from Carey and through his fingers. White ball. Facto. To Dubé. Cross court for Converse. And Ryan Converse hits. We're tied. 46-46. Off the Cougars. White ball. 6:37. Northeastern ball, Castine to inbound it. Gives it to Davison. Davison to Scott Morelli. Now to Castine. Non-shooting foul. These are the ones that hurt. You get pounded or go into the basket and not in a one-on-one situation yet, so you don't even get a shot out of it. Scott Morelli with a shot. Murphy tipped it. Now Dubé getting some space. Corrado to Converse over to Facto. Taken away by the Cougars, but picked up by Converse. Murphy with the basket. Long pass up for Davison. Davison pops. Short. Rebounded by Dubé. And I have a whistle. 48-46. Dubé will shoot. Junior and then Koviak back in. Koviak to Carden. Corrado with the ball for the Knights. Turner in the jump shot. Rebounded by Dubé. And Schreiner is just fouled out. I believe that's his fifth. We'll see. No, 4-2. Fouls on Koviak. And Orville Neto's going to call a timeout. With Seton leading by 2. 5:13 to go. Dubé has been a little chilly at the foul line last several trips. Drops that one in. 3-point Seton lead. .46. Davison, short jumper. 50-48. Take it away. Davison tips to Carden. Now to Morelli. Basket will count. That's your count, so we're tied, and Morelli can put the team in the lead. .50 is the score. 4:33 to go in the game. Scott Morelli hits. Cougars up by 1. Stolen by Morelli. To Schreiner. Knights take it away. This is Corrado. De facto. Now Converse. And Seton timeout with 3:49 to go. Converse and the long shot. Facto. Put on his Schreiner. Melly pulled up. Looking for Davison, but the pass was very low. $51.50. 2:40 to go. Seton up by 1. They turn it over. Davison. Back to Schreiner. Puts the left-hander in. Cougars up by 3. No, excuse me. Yes, Cougars up by 3, 53-50. Under 2 minutes to go. Davison drives. Count it. All right. We're going to have a timeout. Dan Davison looking for the 3-point play. The Cougars a 6-point lead. And he's taken out of the game. 56-50. Minute 47. Seton looking for their first victory. Seton takes it away. Clock is on the Cougars side now. Strado with a foul, he has to stop the clock. And Berkey is out. And Morelli back in. Scott Morelli will shoot. Marr with the rebound. Minute to go. Cougars at 6-point lead. Trying to take the time off the clock. There's a kick. And Larry Converse is going to call a timeout. Jordan. Big basket there for the Cougars. There's a 7-point lead for Northeastern, 57-50. Rebounded by Facto. Facto for three. Way off the mark, rebounded Schreiner. To Scott Morelli, and he's fouled in the backcourt. With 35 seconds to go, and the Cougars leading by a 58-50 margin. Looks like the Cougars will have picked up their first win for the 95-96 CVAC season. Three-pointer for Corrado. It's a 5-point ball game with 22 seconds to go. Northeastern ball. Seton's got to hope for a steal. They get it. And, ooh, no whistle. Dubé puts it up. He gets the whistle this time. Travel. Big call there. Gets the ball back to Northeastern. No foul. That's 5 on Corrado. He's fouled out. Coach Converse has 1 minute to pick his substitution. Northeastern up by 5. Marr will shoot. Coach Neto has pulled the other 4 back. Turner comes in for the Knights. They've got just 2 rebounders, Chris Dubé and Eric Dubé. And they got to get somebody underneath. They got to have somebody there. Five seconds. Still a shot here if Marr should miss. Seton have to get a quick, fast break. 16 seconds on the clock. 5-point difference. 16 seconds. So Seton, if Marr misses for the quick, fast break. He misses. Dubé rebounds. Knights need a 3. Ball's put in. Cougars should take their time. No rush. That's it. 58 to 55, a 3-point victory for Northeastern. And they win their first game of the season in the CVAC. It's their third win overall. Well, that's the way it was in CVAC varsity boys basketball on Monday, the 29th day of January, 1996 at Seton Catholic Central School. We've been in beautiful downtown Plattsburgh.